So we are back with another deck building video. Today we can be building a deck around Operation Meteor pilot. So that means from Gundam Wing series. It's going to be an all green deck because I like to start my deck building with just one color. So we can build an all green deck based around the Operation Meteor team. And I don't think you could call Wing Gundam the star in this one, but he's like one of the most well-known Gundams, at least that I know of. So he's also going to be in the deck because he turns out to be quite strong in testing. So for this video, you can see me, I can go through all the cards I have. I can show you the full list as a image, and then I am going to play a few games on Wing Table so you can see how I would pilot the deck against an AI opponent. So let me go straight to the list. We're using Eggman Deck Builder today. And the first card in this list is going to be 4 of Dop. Dop is a Xeon card, not Operation Meteor, but he's just here to fill the space. He's a 1/1/1/1 blocker. He is the Demi Trainer, one of my favorite cards. This is the Demi Trainer for green. So you just put in 4. He's a good oh shoot. I think he's not a blocker. He's a 1/1/1/1. Check the top of your deck. Can't believe I went through all that crap talking about Demi Trainer. He is not as good as Demi Trainer. But yes, he's a level 1/1 cost. 1 attack, 1 HP. When you play him, you can look at the top card of your deck. And then you can take that card and put it to the top or the bottom. Because this is a ramp deck, like you're trying to get to level 5 to level 6 quickly, they got a lot of cards you don't want, or you won't get to certain cards after you ramp. So Dop is just help you facilitate that. He almost as good as Demi Trainer. Much better in the early game than the late game. But he's a turn 1 player when you ain't got another turn 1 plays. That's about it for Dop. Next card in the list is going to be Maganat. There's a vanilla, a level 2, cost 2, 3 attack, 2 HP. The only reason I play this is because we play Sandrock, and Sandrock can play this for free. Well, one of these Sandrocks. That's the only reason I play this, and in my early testing, it seemed to work like how I want it to work. It's not game breaking or game winning, but it's still a nice combo to pull off when you get to do it. Next card in the list, Zaku 2. This is one of the cards that I hold up there as like a 10 out of 10. Even better than Demi Trainer. This is a level 2, cost 1, 1 attack, 2 HP. But each time this attacks, it gets 2 more AP. So it swings for 3 when you are attacking with it. That means for a turn 1 play, if you are going second on your turn 1, you could put down a card that can destroy an EX base. It's not super great late game, but it's also trade up a lot. So like, actually it's super great late game too. Because it's trade up a lot, when you swing with it, it's just a great card. Zaku 2 should probably be in every green deck at this point. I don't think you should not run Zaku 2. Next card in the list, Wing Gundam Bird Mode. This is the card you need to play on curve. If you don't see this on curve, you just kind of end up behind. For a level 3 cost 3, 2 attack, 2 HP. Deploy this give you 1 EX resource, and this is what you want. This was put you to make all the plays you want to make. It don't really put you, it's put you ahead in level, it don't really put you ahead in the game. But you want to see this. If you're going first, you definitely want to see this on your turn 3 to be able to play this for your 3 resources and get 1 extra. If you're going second, you still won't play because then you will be going to level 5. So like, you just want to see this on curve. This is like one of your key cards to play on curve. Whether you're going first or second, you want to play this as soon as possible. It's pretty terrible late game, but this is one of the cards that I would mulligan for. Like for my first hand, I just try to get a Wing Gundam Bird Mode. This is what's get the deck rolling, to be honest with you. So let me move on to the next card then. Gundam Sandrock. There's like a French vanilla, that's what it's called them. It not quite vanilla because a vanilla would be like a level 3 cost 2, 4 attack, 3 HP. But there's a level 4 cost 2, 4 attack, 3 HP. The reason it's a level higher than a true vanilla is because it has a link with Capture. And that's the only reason I have it. It's a decent mid game card, and because it's paired with Capture and I got Capture in the deck, it just come in handy. It's just a unit that I could put Capture on quickly and get a quick swing for a 5/4 if I need it. Not a bad card for the early meta. Next, another Gundam Sandrock. This is the one that can play the Maganac card. Maganac core. So it's a level 5 cost 3, so the level kinda high, but remember you can try to ramp to get there. Level 5 cost 3, 4 attack, 4 HP, links with Catra. But on deploy, you could play one Maganac Corp from your hand. So there's the card that's played the Maganac Corp for free. I can probably flash it on the screen. And this is why I play the Maganac Corp. This is why I play this Sandrock. And this is why I just also play this Sandrock. And because I got 1, 2, 3 cards, I just also play the Catra, which I can jump ahead and show you now. The Catra down here. It's actually a command card / pilot. As a pilot, it's Catra Rebarba winner. But as a command card, well, I don't really gotta discuss the pilot. The pilot is just there to link and give +1/+1 and a rush when I need it. With the 2 Sandrocks, that's all Catra for. But as a command card, it can only activate during the action step. During this battle, your shield area can't receive damage from enemy units that are level 4 or lower. Because this is playing the action step, this can save you a lot. Like sometimes you may just need to save yourself a hit, and that's where this does come in. Very good card, like a very versatile card. It's one of the few command cards where the command good enough to run the card, and the pilot is a good bonus. So that's why he's played this. So let me jump back now to the wheels at Sandrock. So the next card is Wing Gundam. There's a French vanilla again, a level 5, cost 2, 4 attack, 3 HP. Links with Hero Yui. The only reason I play this one is because it's cheap in cost, not in level. So if you ramp and you don't see one of your other units that you want to play, there's a nice unit to put down. You could swap this out with Death Scythe, but I think I like having the cost 2 better in case I want to drop other cards on the same turn. But like I said, remember this deck is just a start for anybody that want to build off of it. And because it's linked with Hero, it's get pretty good stats. Hero does make this a 7/5. So it's a pretty strong French vanilla. Next can be the other Wing Gundam, the Star Wing Gundam. Level 6, cost 4. It has Breach 5. This text here is wrong. Don't mind this text. Basically, when this destroy unit, when it battles, is deal 5 damage to a base or is destroy 1 shield. That's all it is, and it's paired with Hero to become a 7/7 monster. If you could get this out early enough, this can swing the game. The problem is if you don't get it out early and you don't get ramp and what's not, this card does feel kind of like expensive. Like, it feel like in One Piece you would call it a brick, but One Piece you could get any card that you have with counter normally. But this card does feel expensive. It don't feel like it's helped you in any way. So you just gotta try and ramp to get to it. But if you get it down and you get Hero, you're balling. So let me move on to the next card now. The next card is Hero. We talked about Hero in our last video too. Well, we ain't totally started that, but Hero's not the best like utility pilot, but on a stat base, he is crazy. Like, he's a level 4 cost 1 pilot. He only normally gives +2 attack and 1 HP. But if he's in any of the Wing Gundams, meaning as long as he's a linked unit, he does give 3 attack and 3 attack and 2 HP, sorry. So he's become a 3/2, which would be the highest statted pilot at any point. Well, so far in the game, a 3/2 pilot during link is the strongest pilot we've ever seen. So he's give a lot of stats to the Wing Gundam. Even the bird mode has become a lot stronger if you could play, if you play second, well, no, if you play in second and you drop bird mode and then you drop Hero, you just get a 5/4 card that could attack on turn and you still ramp a EX resource. So it's like the amount of stats Hero does give does make linking him worth it. You don't really want to play him on other units. Like, Hero is best used for the link, and that's what's make it good. But he's mostly just a stat stay at the end of the day. Next card in this list is going to be First Contact. I don't like this, but ramping in this deck is so important that I just play. I can't remember the number I got at now, but we can see when we go over the full list. So like it's just a command card. It's a level 3 cost 3. Place 1 EX resource. Place 1 rested EX resource. So once you play, you just get you get a EX resource. It's a ramp. That's all this do, but you don't get the body for it, which is why the Wing Gundam bird mode is a lot better player than this. But if this come out to burst, if this was one of your shields and you get hit early and it came out early, this is also put your head card. It would give you an EX resource without having to pay the 3 costs. If you get it in burst, it's an amazing card. If you have to play, it normally means that you're kind of struggling, but it does not mean the end of the game. And then let me move on to our next card. Peaceful Timber. This is a command card, but this also doubles over as Catra. So as Catra is just a 1/1, and they got it there mostly to link with the Sand Rocks. But when it's not being used as a pilot, the command effect is very strong, which is during the action step. What it does is during this battle, your shield area cards can't receive damage from enemy units that are level 4 or lower. So what this do is stop your base or your shields from getting damage if the body that attacking into them is a level 4 or lower unit. That's an amazing effect. Like, there ain't no way around it. Like, this can save you so often. It's crazy. It sucks it doesn't have a burst to like add it to your hand, but I guess that will make it too broken. But don't sleep on this card. And because I play the card, it's also why I play Catra and why I play the Sand Rocks and why I play the Magnet Core. I think that engine is pretty good, right? And if we get different Magnet Cores, it's become even better. Next card in the list. This is the only searcher card I am aware of currently. It's expensive as level 5. You can't play early game, so you can't search till late game. But when you really need that search, this will come in handy, because that means you ramped up to level 5 or 6 and you're now looking for your Wing Gundams. So it's a level 5 cost 1 command card. The path to victory or defeat. During your main phase, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may review one Operation Meteor or G-Team unit card or pilot card among them and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. So you can't choose how you put them back at the bottom, so you just shuffle them and put them to the bottom. But what this really does is look at the top 5 cards, choose an Operation Meteor card, which we have a lot of in this deck, and add it to your hand. Put the rest at the bottom. That's it. It's a search when you at level 5, level 6, level 7. Is a good card. Like, say you got a Wing Gundam and want a hero, this might find the hero. Say you got a hero and want a Wing Gundam, this might find the Wing Gundam. Very good card for this deck, because you finally ramp up, but you might not got the pieces that you want to combo. You might got a Sand Rock, don't have a Catra. You might got a Magnet Core, don't got a Sand Rock, this might find the Sand Rock. All this is that when you get to that state in the game, you could search for a card that you might need. And looking 5 deep is strong. Very good command card. Let me move on to the next card now. The first base I have is St. Gabriel Institute. Might be the only base actually. Level 2 cost 2. 0 attack, 5 HP, as all bases are right now. On deploy, add one of your shields to your hand, standard for all bases. Then look at the top 2 cards of your deck, return one to the top and one to the bottom. All that is saying is, I look at the top 2 cards of my deck and pick the best one or the one that I want next, put it at the top. The other one goes to the bottom. Maybe you get 2 bad cards, that sucks. You get a good and a bad, you win. You get 2 good cards, you half win, because you might want both and gotta put one to the bottom. You never know. But the point is, it's help you get through your deck faster. And in a ramp deck, once you ramp, what you want are all the correct cards coming in your hand. So there's a great stage for the Operation Meteor team. And I have it in this deck. I think now we need to go and do the ratios, because I think that's the last card. So let me pull up the ratios there quickly. Alright, and there's the ratios that I run in currently in the deck. 4 Dot, 4 Magnet Core, 4 Zakuto, 4 Bird Mode, 4 of the French Vanilla Gundam Sand Rock, 4 of the Gundam Sand Rock that can play the Magnet Core, 2 of the French Vanilla Wing Gundam, 2 of the Big Boy Breach 5 Wing Gundam, 4... I said that right. 2 of the French Vanilla Wing Gundam, 4 of the Big Boy Breach 5 Wing Gundam, 4 Hero Yui, 4 First Contact, 4 Peaceful Timber, 4 Path to Victory, 4 St. Gabriel Institute. So now let me jump over to Wing Table and do some testing and see how I will play the deck. Alright, so we're here on Wing Table. We are going to play my Operation Meteor deck. I can be player 1 and we are going to play against the last winner of the Eagle's Nest Gundam tournament. I will link that in the description, but that they host tournaments right now every Wednesday where you can use proxies to play the game on webcam. So now there's our first and we got Wing Gundam, Path to Victory, we got Zaku 2 and a Magnet Core. I think I can keep this. We are playing first. I can keep this. I'm not gonna mulligan this. So we have no play on turn 1, so we pass our turn. Then we can play Zaku 2 on this turn. Hold on, something sound wrong. Okay, that wasn't my house, so let me continue. I just play Zaku 2 and I can pass my turn. Let's see. So we don't, alright, so see on this turn now what I would do is I would attack with my Zaku 2, destroy this base, and this is why I love Zaku 2. He's a 1 cost that can destroy your EX base, and what you can do is play First Contact. They haven't played anything yet, I'm not sure why, but we get to rank 1. So now we at level 4 going into level 5 next turn. And there goes our Zaku 2. Straight up, we ain't even doing no damage to that. So what are we looking for now? We have the Sand Rock. That does. Alright, now watch this. There's something I like. This and I was telling you all about. I could play this Sand Rock. Play the Magnet Court. And I got 2 left. I can play another Magnet Court. Or do I want to search? Actually, let me search. I was going to play another Magnet Court, but let me search and see if we could find a hero. Hero would be nice now. Ah, we got one there, so we can hit. So we can select hero and we good to go. And this is what this deck really won't be doing. So we can end turn here. The only thing that can make this next turn better is if we draw a Catra. That would be sweet. They're attacking with their blocker with Kira. Remember it's AI, so they're not the smartest. But well, we got a bird mode, that's not helpful. But no, watch it. We can drop Wing Gundam. We can attach hero to it. Still got 1 left. We don't need that. No. Because hero got breach 5, we are going to get to destroy this blocker. And destroy this base cause of hero's effect with the breach 5. Not hero, Wing Gundam. Then we could just swing this Magnet Core into here. And we could swing Sand Rock. Get another shield. I don't think this game is going good for him at all. So. And then we end turn. I know we are very much ahead. I don't think they could come back from this. Because right now I could drop this and drop another Wing Gundam. Yeah, they are not having a good day. I could also search. Let me see if we find another hero. We didn't find another hero, but we find another Wing Gundam. So we could just grab that Wing Gundam for now. Now with the opponent won't know, we could play. I think we could play this for now. Can't play the Wing Gundam anymore. Ooh, but we just get a hero. What card do I want to put up on top? I think we can put the base on top. Sorry about that. That just went through. When I play this, it grabbed the hero, and then it let me check the top 2, and I choose to put another base on top just in case we need a base. But at this point, I don't think we would need one. What you can do here now is I can just play out this Wing Gundam. Like, this game is a wrap. That dead. I actually should have played bird mode and hero and finish this game faster. This dead. I assume he drew terribly. See, I'm not going to swing into this because it's a fight. It got 5 HP and I don't want this rested. So I can just wait my turn. And I think we win from here. Yep. It's like we could just swing with this. Even if he block, it gets destroyed because of the breach. And then the Magnet Core can take the game for us. So since that game went so much in my favor, and I know this deck is stronger than that, let me try another game. So what do we have here? We got Dot, we got Zaku 2, we got Bird Mode, and we are playing first again. Let me keep this. This is a lot early game, and then all we gotta do is search for late game. So we can play a dot. Turn 1, look at the top. We get a hero, we are going to keep that at the top. So we can put hero at the top. We don't want that to get bottom. Oh, his deck is not doing good. So now we can get to play a Zaku too. And we can end turn. It's not time to swing with dot yet. Rizal, oh, I don't know what's going on with that deck, but it doesn't seem to be playing good. On this, a turn where we play a Bird Gundam, we get a ramp. And then we swing with Zaku to destroy this. These games like making this deck look too good. This deck can't be that good. I ain't gonna switch who we playing against. But I'm pretty sure there's a strong deck because this won the last Eagles Nest tournament that I playing against. So, but maybe they're just having bad hands. So let me see what else happening. Play a base. I don't get why he would destroy the Bird Gundam. I would have destroyed the Zaku too, since it's swing for 3. But he probably know better what he doing than me. Pass. So we are at level 5, but we still don't have a. We still don't have what you're looking for. So I think at this point we should play a dot. See what on the top of our deck. Another Zaku 2. So you see with this, I don't need another Zaku 2, so I'm going to put that to the bottom. Right? And that means we know we gain next, but it should be good. Do we need to ramp? That's the next question. I don't think we need to ramp. So what we do right now is just play this Zaku 2. And just attack. Take this out early. Lose my Zaku 2. Nah. And we will end turn there. No, we need to the action step. Put Kira. See, Zaku 2 could still take it. So even with Kira, that's why I love about Zaku 2. And I got one there waiting. So we just pass. You get the base. But you see, there's the thing now. We are already at level 6, but we haven't seen a Wing Gundam. But we got some big combos here. So first, let me get rid of this. And let me show y'all some of the combos this deck could do. This is why I love this deck. Nope. We can now play Sandrock. Deploy one Magnet Core. So we just get a Magnet Core. Then we could play Catra. We can play him as a pilot. Attach him to Sandrock. So now we can move that base. Still got 2 left over. So we could also play a base. We lost our EX reserves, but that don't matter at this point because we're already at level 6. Which card to put at the top of your deck? I think we are. Do we want another hero or we want the Sandrock? I think we can put the Sandrock. We already got a hero that we haven't played yet. So what we could do is just use Sandrock to destroy this. And then we could use Dot to blow up a shield. And this is what he said. Even one attack could destroy a shield. And that's something I love. But I think y'all getting a good showcase. I ain't see the Wing Gundams yet, but I think y'all getting a good showcase of why I like this deck. I think he should have destroyed Dot just to have more HP, but I guess it don't matter too much. Get the Sandrock that I had. Because we ahead, I can show you something. I am going to play this base over the other base, even though it has no damage, just to draw some cards. And we get to look at the top 2 again. We can, let me put the Magnet Corp at top, because we don't need to ramp no more. But because I play that base and I draw a card from my shields, I just get a card I could play that strong. So I could play this Wing Gundam for 2. Then I could play Hero for 1. Now we got a Russia that's 7-5. I think the better move, instead of destroying that, let me just destroy the base. Use the Wing Gundam to destroy a shield. And let me use Dot to destroy the last shield. And I do not think he can come back from this. Well, he got another base. So let's see what happens on the next turn. He opts to destroy our base. I don't see him coming back from this. He get a blocker, but that don't help much right now. Ooh. Yeah. And then we get another shield. Another base. We can put, we could put thing on top. When this comes from burst, it's very good. So no matter what here, look, we now have, we could play this. And we can link it with Catra as a pilot. So now we got 3 swings. This could just destroy the base. And let me just destroy him with Sandrock. And we won again. Let me load some new decks. That deck seems to be drawing bad right now. Now we can use... Let me use Tidana. There's another deck that win 2 weeks ago now. Let me try the Operation Meteor against that. We can play a random. We are starting the game again. Seems like we ain't getting to start second. But we got Zaku, which is good. We got one wing Gundam for good late game. We got this just in case. A search and first contact. We can keep this one. So we don't have an actual turn 1 play, but we can end turn. Alright. So now we can play out our Zaku too. We can end turn again. Let's see what this deck can do to us. What will he play? A Dari Blade? That's alright. Alright. So now we can play a first contact to ramp. That's more important right now. So next turn we can be level 5. Destroy this EX base because that's the best use of Zaku right now. And we can end turn. We only got 1 hero. So we gotta study if we want. Link the hero with this one. Ooh, sweet. We just get a base. And we get to look at it. Oh, and we got Sandrock too. Do we have a Catra? We don't have a Catra. We don't need to link again though. So we put in the Sandrock on top for future. And let's see where we go from here. He did not destroy the Zaku to which it. Oh, he bounced it back. Now we get eaten alive. So what do we do here? I think we play the Sandrock to get out the Magnet. And we got 2 left. With that 2, I think we should play out this Gundam. So what we're doing is we're trying to get... If we live, we want to be ready to like just swing, either take the board or take all of his shields. So we're just building up the board for now. And that's why Sandrock good to me, is help you build up the board. This could kill this if we need it to. So that's good. So we can just end turn here and see what happens next turn. As thought, ooh. Wait, am I stupid? Ooh, see this way is get when you don't read people's cards. His unit can bounce to 2 or less HP. Is it 2 or less? 2 or less HP to the owner's hand. So my Magnet card I play for free just get bounced. And he could do that every time he attack. That's the Sword Strike Gundam. But we can take this hero because we want it. There's no reason never to take a pilot if it come out your base. Ooh. So he started clearing my field because he realized he can't kill me this turn. I would assume if it was a real person. So how do we play this turn? We do have that 6 is a lot. If we play the Wing Gundam and hero, that's 5 resources we just used. And we could play Zaku, I guess. But either ways we can die. Wait, no. We will go play this Wing Gundam. Play hero on it. And we play our other hero on this. That would give him 5 HP. So this one would take out this. Give us breach. We can't have our things getting bounced no more. And this one would take out this and live. And now we back in the driver's seat. Now let's say he got like crazy cards coming. We in a little danger, but we got a base we could put down next. What? I don't think that was a good play from the AI, but he did bounce our wing. And the problem is we also got back our hero. So on this turn now, ooh, and he bounced back the one that cheat. So what I can do here, we can take this out because this is dangerous, right? And then what I would do is I would play St. Gabriel Institute just to have a base. What are we putting on top? Let me put the next base on top in case we need it. In case he destroyed this base and we need another base, we will have one on top. Here I would now play this Wing Gundam. I would play the hero again. Playing Dot don't help us right now. So I would play Zaku. And with the one left, I don't want search because we know we gain a base next turn. So we can just smoke this and hope he ain't got nothing else to play. And we can end turn there. Ooh no. And there goes our Zaku too. So right now we need a link or we in trouble. And we know we ain't drawing one right now. So we at level 8. We would play the search. See what we can find. This is not good. This is not good. But I am going to pick the Wing Gundam bird mode. Even though it's the only pick we had. So now what we're looking for now with this next search is a hero. Which we did not get. But we do have the Sand Rock, which might help. So we could play this Sand Rock. Get out the Magnet Core for free. Play this. Play the Magnet Core for free. We could play bird mode as well. Yeah, it's resource switching really important right now. And probably just play a dot to see what next. Okay, top card here, that is a Zaku. We are going to put that at the bottom. That is no use to us right now. So we put that at the bottom. And let's see what happens here. If he end up drawing a link pair, we dead. See, he basically won that match just now. He should have just swung. Oh, it wasn't a link pair. Was it? Oh, he did not get a link pair, thank God. We lost our Sand Rock, but ain't too bad. We still got our base. This got 3. So what do we do here now? Play a dop again, I guess. See what next. Wing Gundam. I think we need that. I think we should leave that at the top. Should we? Yeah, we can leave that at the top. We can need that. We can play out this Sand Rock. They ain't really in the need for first contact, but we just keep it in our hand. If it was a real opponent, we just keep them guessing what we got. We are going to use Magnet Core to take out this. And then I would attack a shield here. But I don't think that's the correct move. Because that would give him a card. That might give him a pilot or a unit. And then when he draw, he might get the matching pair. And then he could kill us. So we don't want that. So we're not going to swing into... We're not going to swing into his shields yet. And we don't want him killing any of our units as yet. So we can just end turn here. Right. So we know that we got a base. And he can't kill us with a 1 card in his hand. But he did get a base. So... now, our plan is to play our base. Look at the top 2. There's another Wing Gundam on the search. I think we are going to put the search to the top. Because we're going to level 10. Well, we already at level 10. So we don't need the... We do not need the... What I want to say now? I forget what I want to say. But we can play a Wing Gundam, put him down. That got breach, and we need to take out this. We don't want him getting 2 swings on any turn. So we can swing 4 with the Sand Rock, do 1 damage, and then we can use dot to finish it off. If he block, we can just swing with this one to finish it off. Alright, cool. So we still not dead, but we top decking. He also top decking, but he can't top deck anything that could win the game on this turn. So he chose not to swing into the shield, because then we could swing into him. But we have a search, so we can search now. And we got a hero for our Wing Gundam. So we pick hero. We know the other one going to the bottom, sadly. We play hero on our Wing Gundam. And watch it, hero could just swing into this base. And if he chose to block, we still get the base. And I don't think we swing with this yet. We can slowly attack him. We don't want him getting a pair around pair. So now we could just attack again, attack into the face. He blocked. We still getting our shield damage, and then we enter. Oh, we lost our Wing Gundam. Oops, I did not calculate for that. So then we end turn here. He top decking, I top decking. Ooh, he chose to swing. He didn't get the base though, but we don't have enough attack to kill this either. Oh, we do if we play the catcher. Do we play the catcher now? Nah. What we do is we attack. We got a hope now. Actually, as a command card, catcher to save us. Then we can attack again. We not gonna play Catcher still. He got a card. What did he get? He get Manager. So I don't think this deck plays the Unicorn Gundam, so we still safe. So what we could do now, we can just end turn and see what happens here. But I think basically we win. Oh. Pass. Right. So even if he's swinging into our base, right? This is the cool thing about the command card. If I play this, oh shoot, he was swinging into our. I did not read that. If he was swinging into our base, the catcher would have saved us. And now I gone and screw myself because I needed that catcher. Would that catcher have saved me? I don't know. I think we might lose though. So we will go play Magnet Court here. This is doing nothing for us. And even if I swing 2 into this, he still, when if I swing 2 into that, he still got me. So I think he, in the war of attrition, I believe he won. Because if I attack opponent, all he got to do is block. And end turn. But I think this match was a great showcase of this deck. Like how it weak. Like we didn't draw a lot of the big boys as we needed them. We didn't draw a lot of the links. And then we end up losing. I know it. And that's the end of that. I hope you got a lot from this. I know I just talk fast, so I hope that you still got my thought process while I was playing with the deck. You got to see how the deck is good and where it weak. And remember, this is an all green deck. So not only can you add more green cards to it, but you can also add a second color because the rules state you can build a deck from any 2 colors. So I feel like there's a good starting base if you like the Operation Meteor team, especially Wing Zero. And I feel like you could build this deck to be even better. Like you could add things like Overflowing Affection and what's not. And I think this deck can be stronger. So that's it for me. Leave a like if you like it and subscribe for more. You can keep pushing out Gundam videos as much as I can. Until next time.